traveling is hard on the body. It's not as fun as people portray it to be. Okay. Hi, I'm Benedict, and this is my channel about life, and I talk about subjects, all kinds of subjects that are in favor of life. Let's say I try to tackle subjects and talk about things that could help improve life and also help people value life, because I feel like this is something that we're kind of losing in our time. And yeah, so let's talk about traveling today. I have been traveling, I have traveled a lot recently for many reasons. I'm not gonna get into the details, but I've had to move around a lot, and I had to, you know, yeah, I had to move a lot, or move around a lot. And sometimes I've traveled for pleasure, and other times, these recent times, it's been mostly for like by obligation, really, like things I had to do. Um, and people often talk about traveling as this very fun thing, but to me, it's like it puts so much stress on the body and on your mental. Like, it's just a lot to take. And from, planning to making sure that everything is safe, to getting in a place and facing like inconveniences. Like, some inconveniences are okay, but others are like kind of wild, and they can put they can cause a lot of stress. To coping with, to like having to share a space with certain people, or um, like having to deal with certain things that other people put on you because you're traveling together, or like having to stay somewhere that you don't like. Like, it just comes with a lot of things, and especially like on the body. For me, there is one trip I remember particularly. Like, the recent ones have been very heavy physically. I don't know why, but it just like such a, I don't even know how to put it. It tires the body so much. Um, and of course, it depends on every person and where they go and how well organized they are, and if they have help. But even then, like, the whole fact that you're changing locations does something to the body. I cannot put my finger on it. I can't really say exactly what it is, but it does make your body feel different sometimes. And even if you're enjoying yourself, um, let's say, for example, like, I traveled um, to certain islands, and I did enjoy the process of like um, visiting places, meeting people, and stuff like that. That too, the meeting people, like, it's enjoyable until it's not. And I'm not saying that because people are a problem or anything. It's cool to meet people, but at the same time, it's like it's a lot to be interacting with people that much, or seeing so many people, talking to so many people, having to check so many things, having to read so many things, having to understand new maps, having to, like, for me, it's just a lot. And there is one trip I remember, one of them, that it took me months to recover from. Months. And even now I'm thinking about it, a year has passed and I still feel like remnants. I still feel like that my body hasn't completely 100% recovered from that trip. It also has to do a little bit with my lifestyle because I after that trip I also had to do other trips. So it's like I didn't really get enough time to recover. I had time, but since that trip, that first trip I'm talking about was so messed up, like it had so much up and down, up and downs, that it ups and downs, that it kind of met it like it generated too much stress for me, and so my cortisol levels were just for weeks on, for months on. It was just bad, and I wish people would talk about that more often. Like traveling is just not like it's cool, but you kind of have to like know. Um, you just have to know how your body reacts to that. Don't. I'd say when you do a trip, if you're doing a trip for the first time, especially if you're gonna do it with a group of people, do it for a short period of time. Don't go all in with a group of people that you don't know yet how it is traveling. Traveling with friends, especially, is a headache, and it can be fun. But I'd suggest that you make this kind of trips really with people that you really know well, and there's no problem with traveling with people that you don't necessarily. I mean, you have to know people well, especially if you're going out of your country or you're going somewhere within your country that is very far. Make sure it's with people that you know. Don't risk it. Okay, that you know very well. I'm not saying people that you know very well. You know how they are. You know what their principles are. You know what their values are. Like, let me tell you, I've been through certain things on trips that, mm, yeah, let's leave it there. I'm gonna try to make another video and talk about my experiences and what I've come across, what I've experienced with friends on trips. I may not get into the details, but I just want to say like overall what I went through. But it's very important that you make sure that if it's people that you don't know like that or that you've never traveled with, maybe to start, like if you have a group of friends, try to make short trips. Um, Try to make short trips first, maybe like a weekend trip, to kind of get the gist of it, to see how they kind of move, if they're responsible, what kind of people are they, what kind of friends they have, who do they want to engage with. Because when you travel with friends, they are not going to be around the people that they're usually around. And so when you travel with friends, they're going to want to, maybe some of them will want to meet certain like new people and etc. So you don't know which crowd that they will feel attracted to and what they're gonna bring in. You know what I mean? Or like it is very important. Like I have so many pieces of advice when it comes to this. I need to make a video about this. Let me take note of that because it is so important. Okay. So yeah. What else was I saying? This video is not really structured, but I just wanted to talk about traveling and how hard it's been for me, at least. And when I think, for example, here right now, where I am right now, I'm thinking about, like, I actually thought about maybe like thinking about somewhere else, right? But the sole thought of me having to move, having to take the plane. I mean, if I'm going, it depends. Like, I want to travel, but at the same time, it's like so much. Maybe now I'm in a better place, so I think it may not be as bad. But I don't like traveling that much, honestly. I don't like it that much. Like, I like being at the spot, right? I like the being at the spot and enjoying whatever there is to enjoy. Um, but the whole process of going there and coming back, no. And sometimes the period prior to leaving, like to going to that place, the whole process, paperwork, oh my God, it's just so much. It is so much.